Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will explain how you can get an extra experience buff up to 85%, and this is something that you will only be able to do during the 2 next weeks. So if you are planning to leveling any alts or to do any type of leveling activities, that's the perfect moment to do so. So the first thing that you will have on any of your characters that are lower than level 70 is this Winds of Sanctuary buff. As you can see, it will provide you an increased experience gain of 50%. So this is really useful. Next to that, of course, if you have enabled War Mode on, you will also get a 15% of additional experience gain. Then what's interesting is that right now there is the start of the Midsummer Fire Festival. This is an event that will last for 2 weeks. And basically during this event you will be able to do different type of activities and different type of things. But there is one thing in particular that you can do is to simply come in any of the big cities or anywhere where there are some of the emissaries, and you're going to click on this ribbon pull. As you can see, you will then start this process, and like that you will gain this buff right here, the ribbon dance, and it will increase the experience that you gain from killing monsters by 10%. So this is definitely something that I would recommend you to get also on any of your characters, because like that, each time you kill monsters, you will get an additional 10%. Then after that, also you can see that here on the first weekend of July, you will have the Darkmoon Faire. And so during the Darkmoon Faire, you will be able to get an additional 10%. So this means that as the Midsummer Fire Festival event will still be up at that moment, you can get up to 85% of extra experience gain, especially when killing monsters. And as you can see, even when the Midsummer Fire Festival is going to end on July 5th, you will still be able to get 75% of extra experience gain, which is really good, and this until the end of the Darkmoon Faire, which is on July 8th. So it means that almost for the 3 next weeks, you will be able very easily to get at least 75%, and for a few days, actually 85%, which is really nice again. So really make sure that you are leveling up all the different alts that you want to use, especially for patch 10.1.5 that will be released on July 11th. Keep in mind that with patch 10.1.5, we are getting a lot of new items that you will be able to craft from, for instance, original Naxxramas, so items that are in very high demand and that have been removed from the game for more than 10 years. And one thing that is important to keep in mind is the fact that some of these items will require you to actually do a lot of activities, because the plants and recipes are binds when picked up. And so if you want to get your hands on these plants and recipes and then to start crafting these different items and making some gold with them, you will actually need to do all these different activities. So these activities are linked to Classic WoW, so probably you want to be at least level 30, 40 in order to do it very easily, and also to solo all the different dungeons and raids and everything. So try to do that with all your different characters that you have your professions on and that you know you will use in patch 10.1.5, because like that you will be prepared and you will be able to make a lot of gold with these new crafts. Also keep in mind that during the Midsummer Fire Festival event, you will be able to go in the group search and to defeat the Force Lord Aun. I would really recommend you to do that, because again, you will get some very easy experience, and also you have a chance at getting some interesting items that you can then use with your different alts, and also some illusions and over cosmetic items, so definitely good. And also this boss will drop, or has a chance to drop, a pet that you can then cage and sell on the auction house for an average 10,000 gold. So try to do that also with the different alts that you're leveling up, and like that you might get some interesting items and maybe also make a little bit of gold like that. Then of course during this event you are also able to purchase different type of items. The only ones that you can actually make some gold with are all the different pets. So as you can see, for instance, you have this one right here, and then I think you have a few more, but if I'm being very honest, none of them are selling for a lot of gold, unfortunately. On most realms, at least on the European regions, it's between 15 to 30,000 gold for each of them, and it costs actually a lot of these different flowers that you will need. So I would not really recommend you to chase them and to try to make some gold with them, because you're going to just spend a lot of gold, a lot of time trying to get these pets. And then in the end, you're not going to make a lot of gold. And also they are very slow to sell. So just something that I wanted to point out. Next to that, of course, you can get many different interesting items. For instance, you actually have this entire set that you can then use at any time. So that's maybe something that you want to like have instead. As you can see again, you can really have this entire set that you can use throughout the entire year since patch 10.0.7, I believe. So that's just something I wanted to also quickly mention. Keep in mind, if you want to make some gold, you can still buy these different pets, but it's not really going to be super efficient. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope it will help you gain some extra experience and also to maybe get some nice items from this event. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye.